Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this afternoon mountain weather update. All right, here's what I'm seeing this afternoon. It is going to be a powder weekend across the Intermountain West. Wasatch, 3 to 4 inches coming on Sunday. 6 to 12 coming, 219 through 221. Tetons, 1 to 3 coming on Sunday. And then another 3 to 6 between 219 and 221. Colorado, you've got snow tonight. 2 to 4, maybe even 5 or 6 inches on a couple of spots. Right on top of the Continental Divide, Loveland, A-Basin, Winter Park, Keystone, Eldora, Cameron Pass, Steamboat, Vail, Summit County, all included in that. 1 to 3 coming on Sunday. And then potentially 6 or more inches coming like 220, 221, somewhere in there. The Northeast, you've got some light snow, 217, 218, and a bit more, a moderate accumulation on 223. So we'll look at all that in this forecast update. Over to water vapor satellite imagery. So your whites, your blues, your greens, that's your moisture aloft. Big trough of low pressure right here, dominating. Little area of low sliding in behind it. But this is what's sending in waves. So waves of energy running into the mountain ranges and generating snowfall. Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado. That's going to be the case all the way through. And eventually, this whole big trough, and it's going to sit and spin for a while, will move into California. It's going to take a couple of days. In fact, here's the jet stream forecast. Here's the jet today by the close of business. Here we are tomorrow. Here comes the big trough rotating towards California. There it is, 219, 220, and then by 221, it makes its way into the interior. And by 222, we're sort of in waiting. And then 223, 24, here comes the next setup with the northern branch actually becoming a little more active here by 225. And I'll tell you, by 226 and beyond, we could be looking at the northern branch being a little bit more of a player in the forecast. It would be pretty active. Okay, let's put some moisture on this thing. So there's your snow tonight. This is 5:30 p.m. Snow going north to south in Colorado, right down into the city of Denver, with probably 2 or 3 inches of accumulation in the city. Then it's out of here by tomorrow morning. All right, here comes the next storm system blowing moisture and energy in to 218, 19. Another one on 219, 220. Another little shot of energy there on 221. Here comes the storm system making its move towards Colorado, the Four Corners. You can see it does spin up. This could be a rather interesting play right here on 222. If we get some low pressure, some additional low development in Colorado, that would enhance the snowfall across parts of Colorado, especially on top of the Continental Divide. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. 221 into 222, we could get some additional low pressure strengthening over the southeast part of Colorado. By late 222, still snowing. By 223, it's gone. And now we're waiting on the next plume of snow to come in. And look at the northern branch. It starts to become more active. And like I was saying, after 226, the whole thing could come south. Okay, let's look at snow numbers. My latest numbers, rest of today through tomorrow. Snow in Colorado, maybe 1 to 4, but 2 to 6 high up on top of the Continental Divide. In California, a couple through Tahoe and Mammoth. Period 2, 218 through 220. This could be a pretty lucrative period here. The Wasatch could see a foot or more. Numbers in Colorado, anywhere from 2 to 10. I-70 corridor and north, especially up around Steamboat. Western Slope could get the most. And in California, 1 to 3 feet of accumulation during this period. In the Tetons, about 5 inches. All right, here's period, this is period 3. 221 to 223. Another 5 in the Wasatch. And this is the storm, 221 to 222 in Colorado. If we get that low pressure enhancement, we'll see heavier snow. You can see the purple shade there over the central and northern mountains. That could be a plume of heavy snow, depending on exactly how this thing develops. Interesting to watch. Final period is 224, 225. And a couple of things of note. Some leftover snow in Colorado. But look at the northern branch. Starting to really fire up the snow in parts of BC and the Pacific Northwest. And again, the whole thing would be dropping south over time. One more stop into the Northeast. So you've got some light snow accumulation. 217, 218, and potentially a heavier snow around 223, a moderate type snow, which would account for most of what you see right here. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this afternoon mountain weather update. Always appreciate you tuning in here, and take care.